Hey, what's up? Lucas over at Man-Made, and I'm back. I've got a problem, and let's work through a solution. Let's see if we can figure it out. So let me show you what my problem is, and then I'll talk about my plan for it. Okay, so as you can see on the end of my Rhino cart fixturing table, I've got this flip-up plasma cutting setup. Now this is great, super handy, but what's missing, what's no longer there, is my clamp rack. Because I decided to put the plasma cutting table on this end as opposed to the other end, just for convenience for myself, I lost that. And you know what happens when you lose your clamp rack? All your clamps go on the floor, and that's not a very good place for them. Okay, so I set out to solve that problem, and I wanted to design a clamp rack that would be able to hang up in the rafters here, easy to grab, and out of the way. I figured I'm going to design a part, and I'm going to have my friends over at Send cut it out, and then I'll get it, assemble it, put it together, hang it up, got my clamps off the floor. Alright, so the first thing I wanted to do is get some measurements on the largest clamp that I was going to be putting in there. So I grabbed the calipers and I checked some of the critical dimensions, noted them down, and that was my starting point to go and design the part. Alright, so I fired up Adobe Illustrator, that's what I use, that's what I'm comfortable with. Opened up a nice template and just started drawing shapes. I knew that I had about 30 inches to work with, and so I opted to go with 28.5 because it was going to give me the proper spacing that I wanted and allow me to make it fit most of my clamps that I would be able to. So if you're added all the fingers, now I'm just giving them a little round over, a little relief on the inside. Here I'm making the tabs. So there are going to be 3 tabs which will go into 3 slots that will be in the backer piece. Alright, so now I'm going to add the slots to the backer piece, and this way I'm making sure that they are properly aligned top and bottom. Always add the logos in. Definitely wouldn't be a project of mine without some shameless self-promotion. I also like to add mounting holes right here in the initial design, that way it comes ready to go. Add some roundovers to the outside, and I go ahead and export this as a DXF before heading over to Send Cut Send. Here I can upload my 2 DXF files, choose my material, and get them cut. Okay, so I've got my pieces. Came from Send Cut Send, 2 flat pieces. These are cut out of 3/16 mild steel. And I opted for, as you saw before, the tab and slot method. And this is sort of a universal slot pattern. It'll fit all the clamps. Some of them will fit better than others, but this way it is very universal. I just wanted something that I could throw anything I had up and have it hold it. So the idea is that with this backer and with this actual rack piece, is that it will fit right into these 1, 2, 3 slots, and I'll be able to weld it out from the back. Let me show you what I mean. I've got these slots, and what I can do, insert the tab into the slot, next one, last one. Nice sturdy fit. As I designed, as you saw me design it, I've done it so that there's a little relief. So I only made these tabs about 1/8 of an inch instead of 3/16 so that I would have a little bit of area to fill on the back of these 3 tabs when I go to weld it. Let me get this all fixtured up and we'll get welded. All right, so I gotta fixture this up. I wanna do it in such a way that it's gonna stay completely 90 degrees and very, very tight. And that way there's not going to be any gaps when it's all done. So what I've got is I've got these 90-degree blocks from Stronghand. They're just an equal length 90-degree fixturing block. I'm going to set them up here so that the point is up. I've got a couple of bar clamps, a couple of lateral clamps, a couple of stop pins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this set up on here. And what this is doing is this is keeping a tight 90 degree. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down, I'm going to get this put together so that I've got the actual rack portion of it pushed in up against these stop pins. I've got my lateral clamps, which I'm able to tighten up, put a little bit of pressure on the bottom edge with some downward pressure from these clamps. Let me put some nice pressure on the top, get everything snugged up, and now I've got a proper fitment. This is exactly 90 degrees. The seam is very tight, and I'm ready to weld it out. So for this process, I'm going to fire up the old Teak 200 square wave from Lincoln. Set it up right, Lucas. I had my welder set at about 155 amps, at a 3/32 tungsten, and an 1/8" mild steel filler. Had my Furic cup running about 40 CFH. It seemed to work well for this process. All right, let's get this thing off the fixture block. Let's see how we did. Nice. Perfect. Nice and strong. Ready to install. Okay, all right. Let's see. All right, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Oh, yep. Come on! Yep. All right, check this move out. I want red, so that'll look kind of cool. Dots. Give a little spray down. As long as it's enough to hold it while I screw it in place. Now we've got some red backer. See that? Yeah. Okay. All right. What are we doing here? We still filming? Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is living right up here now. Little red logos. Nice detail. Let me load it up. Clamp rack is full. Got all my bar clamps, vice grip style for the fixture table, and then regular old vice grip style all hung up. Easy to grab, easy to access, and totally out of the way. Easy to just grab a clamp, put it back when I'm done. Grab a clamp, put it back when I'm done. I drew that up. I sent it out to Send Cut Send. They cut it 3/16 mild, sent it back, welded it together with the Lincoln Square Wave TIG 200, hung it up. Awesome. I've got all my strong hand clamps, did it on my strong hand table. All right, thank you for watching. Thank you to all the brands that support me. Thank you for everyone that's had interest in this. I've had a lot of people ask if plans are available, so let me know down in the comments if you want to see plans for this so you can get your own clamp rack cut up. Thank you again for watching. Follow along here on YouTube, subscribe, go follow along on Instagram, and thank you for watching. We will see you next time.